Welcome back to the Playdate by Freshly Picked. I'm your host, Kaitlin Hansen.
And I'm Kylee.
Hey, Kylee, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. It's been a minute since we've recorded together, and we're back for season 2.
Oh my heck.
I know.
That's wild.
We took a pretty long hiatus after our 100th episode, and I'm so excited to start up season 2. Today we're going to do Mom Confessionals, but before I jump into that, I'm just going to kind of give a little brief overview of what we're thinking for season 2. So Mondays are going to be Mom Confessionals alternated with listener questions. So I'm going to be putting up boxes weekly so that we can get some of your questions and answer those. So we'll alternate with that Mondays. Wednesday, I got a lot of good feedback about the midweek mantras, mom mantras. So I'm going to do that alternating with different pregnant people that want to come on the show and kind of talk about what their pregnancy experience has been and kind of what they're excited for. And then Fridays, we are kind of shifting gears a little bit. We still are going to do our birth stories because everybody loves a good birth story. But I really want to have somebody come on and talk about like health and kind of how to stay healthy and mom tips that way. So a little bit more geared toward after your child's born, 0 to 12 month kind of postpartum recovery and into childhood. So that is what you can expect for season 2. And we're just so excited to have you here. And it's going to be a good one. So without further ado, let's jump on into my personal favorite, Mom Confessionals. And since I've just been talking a lot, I'm going to have you start and do the first one.
My 8-year-old told me today he wants to find a flower to fart on and see if it will wilt.
Oh my gosh. Okay, boys, that's so funny. I feel like all boys just like love like fart jokes, and that's hilarious. I mean, honestly, part of me is like, do it and see what happens.
I mean,
I don't think it would do anything.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. You know what? Creative imagination. Okay, this one says, I once accidentally packed my kids' lunch without the sandwich. Just 2 slices of bread. I didn't even realize until they came home furious. At least you started packing them something.
I don't pack my kids' lunch ever.
Yeah. I'm like, my kid eats school lunch. So I'm
Same.
like, you know what? You tried. That's fine.
You know what? There was food.
There was food. Yeah, they can eat bread. Get some protein. They can get some protein later. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I told my kids I can't share my snacks because they're grown-up food. It's literally a granola bar, but I just don't want to share. Valid.
That is so fair. I tell my kids that my food is spicy. I'm like, oh, it's spicy. You won't like it. It's too hot. And then they're like, don't want it.
Yeah, I have one kid that's allergic to everything, so I don't have to share with him.
Oh, yeah. You're like, hey, you're allergic.
Oh, poison.
Yeah, can't do it. That's funny. I mean, I also have like adult candy. I mean, it's not adult candy. It's just like my candy stash. So I get it. Okay, this says, sometimes I put my kids to bed in tomorrow's clothes to save time in the morning. Efficiency or laziness? You decide. Honestly,
Wow.
I've never even thought about that, and that actually is very efficient.
I mean, unless they pee the bed.
Yeah, unless they pee the bed or unless it's something that's like wrinkles really easily.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it.
I've never thought about it either.
So. I'm like,
You
get
try it
dressed
and
in your clothes.
Report back.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? This is giving me ideas. So
when my kids ask me hard questions, I just say, that's a great question for Dad, even if I know the answer.
I feel that. My kids are in this stage of like question on question on question. Like anytime, and you can attest to this, like anytime my 2-year-old Nora asks a question and I tell her the answer, she's just like, why? How?
What?
Oh,
What?
she says what a million times. She'll say something like, ask me something and then say, what? What? And I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to. So I'm like, I get it. A lot of times I just say, I don't know, even when I really do know the answer, because it can get exhausting.
It is exhausting.
So that's a good one. That's a question for dad. Or I actually say, ask Alexa.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alexa will know.
She knows. And if I'm like, oh, I'm not sure, then I just ask Alexa too. Also, this is a side tangent, but if you can see us on the video, we also have now branded mugs, and it just like feels so classy to have them. I'm going to be having to take like more drinking breaks because I'm still on the mend. I got my tonsils taken out over Christmas break, so they're still, recovering. Love it. Okay, this next one is, I tell my family I need to run errands, but really I'm just wandering around Target with a Starbucks for 2 hours. Genius.
Great.
I actually do a version of that at least a couple times a week.
You have to.
Except for I go to Home Goods.
A self-care.
Yeah. That is a form of self-care.
It is.
I'm like, we need that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Okay. This next one's you.
If a toy makes too much noise or annoys me, it mysteriously breaks and gets hidden in the garage.
I love it.
There's so many really obnoxious toys.
So many. And it's like my kids are already loud, which is great.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't need I actually don't even have battery toys in my house.
No, you don't really.
I don't have any
I'll
battery
make sure
toys.
To send some over.
No. I'm like, I don't have any battery toys because I'm like, they make enough noises with their mouths and toys that I'm like, we don't need the toy blaring also.
No. Agreed.
Yeah. Actually, I think maybe I have one battery toy, but the battery, I don't think we ever put batteries in it. It's like that Minnie Mouse phone. Have you seen that?
No, you have one of those microphones.
Oh, I have microphones. I have karaoke mics.
Which are...
They're broken.
They're broken.
They're broken. They got used hard. And one of them was mine.
Oh, yeah. One of them was yours.
Yeah. That's what I got for Mother's Day one year. So yeah, one was mine and one was Liv's, and they are toast. Except for I did just I got them a new karaoke thing for Christmas, and I regretted it. I regretted it like 30 minutes in.
I love it.
They liked it. So
I know.
Okay, that's smart. Okay, this next one is, told my kids that if they don't clean their rooms, the iPad gets sad and won't turn on. Works like a charm. I feel like
Wow.
I need to try that. But also, I think that my kids would just like whine that it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like see right through that. They're like, oh, it gets sad. Oh, it's not a person. So how the heck would... It's not alive. So how would it be sad? I don't know.
I don't know either. I can say I've never tried a version of that.
I mean, it's worth a shot. We unplug our TV all the time and are like, oh, it's broken. Oh, it's not working. Well, we need to get it fixed. And that kind of works. But I don't know. That's a good idea for trying to get kids to clean up. Do you have any advice to how to get kids to clean up toys or how to clean things up or do chores?
I am just mean.
Whatever.
I don't know.
You do have like a set day.
Yeah, we do, which may be a little too much, but I just like can't during the week.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's just too much. I'll do like maintenance things like dishes in the kitchen and stuff.
Yeah.
But Saturday is cleaning day, and my kids know it's cleaning day, and they get up and they're expected to clean their rooms. All my kids do their own laundry.
That's so nice. Even our 5-year-old.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I have enough laundry.
I think it's good to teach them young.
So they do all their own laundry. They clean their rooms. My boys clean the toilets.
Yeah.
My daughter empties the trash cans.
Like they have set jobs that they know that they have to do every single week.
Yep.
That's nice.
And they have to get them done before they can play with friends. And that's usually enough motivation.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart.
But But I also like, my daughter's kind of a dilly-dallyer.
Yeah.
And she'll take all day long.
Really?
All day. All day.
That's so funny. I was going to ask like how long it typically takes him to bust that out.
Cole's really fast.
Yeah.
He just like knows and he's gotten there and he's good. But Blair just like takes her time.
Do you think she just like gets distracted?
Yes. But she's also like not worried about it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess if it takes her all day and she's happy, then
like who
fine.
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just kind of let her.
Great. Let her just put around and do her stuff.
And it does eventually get done, but it takes her all day sometimes.
That's so funny.
But she's also my messiest.
Okay.
So
yeah,
she's just chaotic.
My girls are so messy. They like love to just yank down every article of clothing in their closet.
She probably just has too many, but she like doesn't throw them like in her hamper. So her whole entire floor is covered in dirty clothes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just cleaned this today.
Yeah.
And I heard my husband this morning, like she cleaned everything yesterday. This morning, he said,
it's like already messy.
You need to clean your room again because how does this happen? Like, she's just, she's messy.
I like even try, my kids don't even have like stuff in their rooms. Like you've seen my kids' rooms. Like Liv has, I just got her a desk for her room, but she has a bed, a side table, and a desk. And like, that's it. No toys are allowed in our rooms.
We don't have toys in our rooms either.
I'm like, I don't know how stuff gets so messy when she doesn't even have stuff in her room.
It's wild. It is wild.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Love it.
She's messy again today.
I love it. Well, I'm just going to end with, I thought that this was like a funny story and Kylie was there, so I'm going to share it. So both of my girls are obsessed with bags and like putting stuff in bags. Like anytime I can't find something, I'm like, gotta go look through every single purse, backpack, bag, and like, oh, there's the missing glasses. Oh, I haven't been able to find my Kindle for a week. Oh, it's probably in one of Liv's backpacks or something. And Kylie and I went to lunch with a friend and her baby. And Nora packed a backpack and she brought it in the car. So I'm like, I didn't even see how heavy it was. It was like filled to the brim with so much stuff. She couldn't even like swing it around to put it on her backpack. And we opened it up.
I loved it.
Oh my gosh. I was like, what's in here? And she goes, it's just my animals. And so, yeah, we opened it up and there were every single animal that she opened. My like kitchen mixer, multiple pairs of socks, like a little tambourine shaky thing. There was so much crap and I just thought it was so funny. So
and she carried it everywhere.
Yeah. And she was thrilled about the little drink mixer thing. I'm like, okay.
She wouldn't leave it in the car. She was like, no.
Yeah. She had to bring it. Wild. And then my husband was trying to look for it the other day. He's like, I have no idea where that mixer is. And I'm like, oh, Nora stole it and it's in her backpack. And she like won't let me take it out. But anyway, it was funny. Well, thank you all for joining us for Mom Confessionals and can't wait for next time. Please keep sending them to us. They are our favorite and it just is so relatable and good to laugh at and honestly good parenting hacks and ideas. So keep them coming and we hope you have a great week. Bye.